Dear men, faith lessons from Goliath of Gath. Picture this: you're standing before opposition you are bigger than and taller than, by somewhere between 1.3 to 3 feet. You call for their strongest man, and he's still physically smaller than you, but you're not deceived by this height difference. Still, you don't rush to battle. The reputation of your opposition goes way ahead of them. Their wars are being won by superhuman intervention time and time again. What do? You don't shut up. You understood consciousness is king, and he never kept his mouth shut. He knew that battles and confrontations are hardly ever physical, but one of the gods, and consciousness of supernatural assistance is mouth activated. For 40 days, he pumped himself up in preparation and paralyzing the opposition by the consistent words of his mouth. Words shape outcomes. Goliath's daily declaration reminds us that words are not empty, they carry weight. What you confess consistently will be the atmosphere you live in. Consciousness is king. The man who has lost in his mind would only play that defeat out in real time. Goliath knew that the real fight was about awareness. Who believed they had the upper hand? The support of the unseen, a divine backing. The one who controls the narrative, controls the courage of the crowd. Goliath will eventually be defeated, notably by none of the men who heard his threats and curses those 40 days. It will take a mix of retaliatory words from a man backed by a greater covenant and consciousness of God's preference and backing to undo him. But don't take away the lessons Goliath will teach us. A closed mouth is not an option, especially in the face of opposition, size regardless. I'll write you next week unfailingly. Read this one every day this week and share with the men you love. Jack Sogbeye, God's man.